Welcome to the third tutorials that I'm doing on how to make mashup. In this episode, I'm gonna try and make everything as simple as I can about song keys and how to match different song keys. I'm also gonna show you how I match song keys in FL Studio. Hopefully you'll get to make your own mashup successful, make a really good one. I'm gonna try and make the second home assignment in this video with the two Twice song. I think I chose was Likey and Feel Special that I'm gonna use as example in this one. Yeah, let's get into it. So what is a song key? I'm just gonna simplify it very much and just tell you what you need to know in order to start your mashup. So a song key is a set of notes that a song is revolved around and made of. If I was a producer and I was making a K-pop song, I would determine what key I want the song to be in, and I'll put out like 7 notes that I'm gonna use in that song. And then there's gonna be one root note that's gonna be like the bass note that always fits in the song wherever you play it. And that's why you have to find out that key of the song. There's 2 types of keys. There's a major and a minor key. And so what you need to know is that when you find the key of a song, it's either in major or in minor. And there's a way to convert them back and forth. So if you have a song that is written in major and a song is written in minor, you can convert the minor to major and major to minor. And that's gonna give you a lot of options to choose with different songs, instead of only being able to match up songs that is from the major scale and the songs from the minor scales. And there's a reason why you'll be able to do that, but you have to know music theory. And I can put a link, and maybe if I find some video in the description that you can make a follow-up if you want to learn more about it. But basically, you just need to know how to convert the two, the major and minor. That's all you need to know. So the way you convert a major key to a minor key is basically you take a major key, let's take the C major key. That's the easiest, I think. If you have a C major key and you want to convert that into a minor, you take the root key, which is a C, and then you go 3 step back, 3 semitone back. That means that you go down to a B, then you go to a B flat, and then you go to an A. And that means that A minor matches C major. They use the same notes, and that's why it's possible to take a A minor song and a C major song and put them on top of each other, and it's gonna harmonize and it's gonna sound good. And vice versa, if you want to convert a minor, you go 3 semitone up instead. So let's say that it was A minor that we wanted to convert to a major. Go 3 step up and you have a C major. And that's basically how you convert it. And that's gonna give you a lot of options and a lot of possibilities for you to choose different songs. Personally, I have a list, and this list is gonna be available from all my diamond tier and up on Patreon, where I write all the, I got help to have all the K-pop songs from 2018. But I have from 2019 and all the new songs from 2020. That's gonna be easier because I'm manually always checking my keys just to know exactly that it's the right key. If you watched my other tutorials, I gave you guys some home assignment, 3 different mashup that you could do. And the second one was a Twice mashup with Feel Special and Likey. And I'm just gonna show you guys really quick how I determined the key of these 2 songs. I already wrote it there and converted the major and minor, so it's gonna be easy for you to mash up, but I'm just gonna show you really quick how I do it. So I would typically go into, so just looking at the wave files here, I can see that the drop into the chorus is here. So I'll go in here and I will immediately start just pressing different notes to find it. So typically I'll start with the note that I think the song is in. The way you'll be able to play the note is to press F6. It's gonna open the channel rack, and then you press this little button here, and then you choose FL keys. That's gonna give you, I have a MIDI keyboard, so normally I'll use that, but I'm gonna show you guys on a regular keyboard. I don't use it that much, so I really don't know how, but I'll try. And then I'll press space to start it. So I found it to be F. And now I have to determine if it's a minor or major key. So I said 4 step up. That's here. If this sounds good, then we know it's a major. If this sounds good, then we know it's a minor. So let's see. Basically, it's a F minor. If you look at it, this is F minor, and this is F major. You see, it's only these two keys. That is the two different keys. Damn, it's weird to use the keyboard, but yeah, that's how you determine. So now that we know that this one is an F minor, we can see if we can find the keys of Lichhunter. Same way. Okay, I'm just gonna use my MIDI keyboard this time. Yeah, it's a E minor. I kind of already knew that, but just trying to play. E major doesn't work. Let's try E minor again. So just spamming E minor key, it sounds good to me. So yeah, so Lichhunter is in E minor and Feel Special is in F minor. And that means that the two keys are very, very close to each other. So you can either choose to pitch Lichhunter up one semitone, so it goes up and fits F minor key that Feel Special is. Or you can take Feel Special and drag that one semitone down, and it's gonna match Lichhunter. Double click the file, and then this is gonna come up. And here you can see something called time stretching. And time stretching is basically, it's the speed of the track and it's the voice of the track that is being manipulated. But if you watch my beat matching tutorial, you already did all the things that I have done with the files, and that is matching it up with the project tempo that you see up here. That Lichhunter is the fastest song, is 132. Feel Special is 129, and I basically press there. Yeah, you can also detect the tempo by going here and detect it, but I'm just gonna show you how I matched it. So Feel Special is 129, and you just press here. Type in the BPM, press this button, and you type in the BPM of Feel Special. Now it's gonna speed up to the same tempo as Lichhunter. So it's already fixed into that. Whatever I change now, if I change the file, I can see I haven't done it on Lichhunter, so that's why it's moving around. If I do it on Lichhunter as well, now all files are fixed into the project. Whatever I change now, you see all the files keep staying in line. So I'll just keep it at 132. And the only thing you have to worry about is just go in here and then pitch it upwards. So you can see the knob. If I go up, you can see there's like this cent thing up here that changes. And 100 cent or cents, it's one semitone. And then you release it and then it changes. So now the pitch is different. The mode over here, it has the 3 generic, which is the best option for maintaining the voice. But here we're just gonna use auto. You'll do the same thing for the instrumental, but I'll just quickly just show you how it sounds with the pitch up Lichhunter now, and then the normal instrumental in the same key. So you can hear immediately that it sounds wrong. It's now in 2 different keys. This one is in F minor now, and this one is in E minor. That's why it clashes. It doesn't sound correct. So if we pitch this one up one semitone as well, 100%, it's gonna sound correct. But you can hear that the light key has been pitched up. It sounds more like high. There's different ways to fix that, and I'm gonna do a separate tutorials on that. Subscribe or become a patron and then check it out how I try and do what I can to maintain the voice. But in the beginning, don't sweat about it. Don't think about it. Just know that you have to match the song in the same key. Because if I take light key now, let me just match Feel Special in a minute. Let me check where it is. Okay, so that's where the first drop is. Just gonna align it. I like to align it when you can see like the gray and black area. I like to always start one of the drops or the verse sections, whatever you want to call it, where the color changes. So here I have it at 25. That's where the first, and then I'll do the same for Likey. Let's see where, I think that's where it drops. Okay, so the first, that's where the first verse starts. So I'm just gonna take it there. So now we can mix match as we want. So I know Likey is in the same key as Feel Special now. So I'll just I'll play the vocal from Likey and instrumental from Feel Special. So you can hear that sounds correct, and I'll show you the opposite as well. I don't want to play too much because I'm gonna get caught by copyright, but yeah, it fits now. I just want to show how it sounds when you haven't pitched. So this one is where I haven't pitched, I haven't done anything. That's the original, so it's in E minor, and this one is in F. The instrumental from Feel Special is in F minor, right? I'm just gonna play that so you can hear it. It sounds off key, so it doesn't harmonize, and then I'm just gonna show you when it does. So that's why it's very important to match the song in the same key, because it's gonna sound right. It's gonna sound better than clashing two different keys and putting two songs with different keys. So if you know how to do that, your mashup is gonna improve tremendously. It's gonna be so much better, and you won't get that many complaints that the keys are not fitting. Because I think that is the major problem that I see at the moment when I go and watch smaller channels making mashup. Many of them are matching up the speed correctly, so it matches speed-wise, tempo-wise, but the keys are always off. And that's because a lot of you guys are using video editing tools to match, and many of them don't have a pitch shifting function, but a lot of them also do, but somehow a lot of you just don't care about it or don't know about it. So I hope this tutorial really helps in teaching you how to match up different songs in different keys and making it sound better, and the reason behind it. I think I covered all the basic things into making a K-pop or decent K-pop mashup now. So yeah, I hope the 3 tutorials, I know I was trying to make it as short as possible, but I feel like it was kind of impossible. There's a lot of things that needs to be explained, and just doing it too short, the tutorials, also means that a lot of people who just want a quick fix on how to make mashup will not be able to make something proper. Yeah, I really, really hope that these mashups is gonna help a lot of the new mashup artists out there, or people who want to get into it, be able to make some decent mashup. Because when we don't make decent mashup, we're gonna scare a lot of people to not be willing to listen to mashup. So I feel like it's very important that we try at least to know the basic before we start making these mashups and upload them to YouTube. If you're new, upload your mashup or send it to me. You can do it on my Discord. I'll link my Discord channel underneath. The link there will be open always, and you can always go and join whenever you want. Yeah, if it helps in any way, please just smack the like button and subscribe if you're new and want to learn more about just making mashup and why songs are matching and why K-pop songs are so different compared to other genre. I think that's it. good luck with the mashup, and try to mash up the 3 different mashup home assignment that I wrote, and I'm gonna show it in the end of this video, of course. Try and make those, and if you have any problem with that, you can always send it to me, and I'll check it out, and I'll help you with the problems that you encounter. See you on the next mashup.